Hi everyone, my name is Adam and this is Fahid. So for our first objective, we will examine the environmental and health impacts for the three major type of pollution: air pollution, water pollution and noise pollution. Okay, so let's start with the air pollution. Air pollution can affect the environment in many ways. In example, harmful gases such as carbon dioxide and methane trap heat in the atmosphere, causing the global warming and climate change. Do you agree with me, Fahid?
Yes, I agree with your statement. From my point of view, I think that air pollution can causes acid rain, which damage the forest, corals building, and even harm the aquatic life in the river and the lake. Moreover, the smoke from the car or any vehicle can actually reduce the visibility and affect the plant growth. Thank you, Adam. So, can we start with our next pollution, which is water pollution?
Sure.
Alright, so in my opinion, I think that water, even if the water looks clean, it might contains a very harmful chemicals which can affect our organs such as our liver, our kidney, and even the brain when it is consumed over time. What do you think, Adam?
I agree with your point. On the other hand, environmentally, polluted water can destroy aquatic ecosystem. Such dangerous contents such as chemical waste, oil spills, and also plastic can kill fish, coral reef, and seabirds. Thank you, Bayi. Finally, we will talk about the impacts of noise pollution. So, noise pollution can affect wildfire. Loud sounds from construction, airport, and city can disturb animal communication, feeding, and breeding patterns. What about your point?
I totally agree with you. From my point of view, I think that noise pollution can also increase the blood pressure and even increase the risk of having a heart disease, especially for those who live near the highway or airport.
So, throughout our discussion, we discovered that understanding this impact is the first step towards solving the problem.
And if we act responsibly, we can reduce pollution and save our planet.
Let's move to the next objective.
Hi everyone, thank you for Adam for sharing his opinion on determining the effect of pollution to fight. So I'm Bernard.
My name is Luis.
Right. So me and Luis are going to focus on our second objective in our research paper, which is to determine the effective solution to reduce the impact of pollution. So let's discuss about the best way to reduce the impact of water pollution. In my opinion, I think government played a very vital role in reducing the impact of water pollution. I think the government should set up a proper water sewerage and always monitoring how in the factory to process with the water. This because sometimes some factories just dispose the water which contain harmful chemicals into our rivers or any water or any natural water resources. So this might cause the great impact on our pollution. For example, in last month, October, in Johor Bahru, there is some factories who dispose muds in the river which cause the pollution, and these pollutions cause the disruption of water supply in whole Johor Bahru. So we should take this case as our lessons. So we shouldn't let this case happen again. So what's your opinion on this?
Yes, I totally on the same question. In my personal opinion, I also think that the resident also need to reduce the usage of the plastic bag in our daily life, because we know that the plastic bag is the unbiodegradable material that cannot be decomposed by the environment. So that the undecomposed plastic bag will be live in our surrounding and increase from day to day. So that our resident need to exchange the plastic bag to the recycle bag when we go to shop or just carry something in our daily life. Plastic bag in our surrounding will be thrown into the sea or upriver to cause the very serious water pollution. So that we need to exchange the plastic bag to the recycle bag to reduce the uncomposed plastic bag that will throw to the sea or the river. Thank you, my friend Bernard, that sharing the effective way help us to reduce the problem of the water pollution. However, besides the water pollution, the noise pollution also a very serious problem that already affect our daily activity. To begin with, the government need to set a limitation for the noise limit in our surroundings, such as the school area, the resident area, so that the government need to make sure that the resident that does not release the very loudest sound in the night time and make the distraction in the quiet area. So that the government need to give the punishment to the people who does not follow this guideline. Do you agree with me, Bernard?
You have hit the nail, Luis. I strongly agree with your points. But besides from that, I think urban planning also play a major role in reducing the noise pollution. The government should restrict the industrial area away from the residential areas, schools, and hospitals, so that the government could also set up a quiet zone for these infrastructures that citizens need less distractions from the source of noises. This special area will make sure that the quality of the residential be enhanced and live comfortably. So hi everyone. So right now we are going to discuss about the solution for solving the impact of air pollution. So, in my opinion, I think the vital way to reduce the impact of air pollution is using renewable energy to generate electricity. Because right now, in our global, 60% of power generation are made up of fossil fuels, coals. These energy sources are non-renewable, and when we are burning them to generate electricity, these kind of energy sources will release some greenhouse gases, such as methane. So these greenhouse gases will raise the temperature of our global and also make our ozone layer thinner. So we're feeling that the temperature is getting hotter. And this will also reduce the quality of our fresh air. So what's your opinion on reducing the impact of air pollution?
In my opinion, we also can reduce the transportation in our daily life. We can use the public transport such as the bus, the train, or the bicycle to go to the destination with which they were near to us, so that we can reduce the amount of the harmful emissions such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide that release to our atmosphere, so that our health can be taken care when we reduce the transportation in our daily life. Through our logical discussion, we already share a lot of the effective way help us to reduce the climate pollution in our daily life. So that, however, we already share a lot of way, but all the people must cooperate to help to use this way and apply this way in our daily life, so that the level of the pollution can be reduced.
Thank you, Luis. Just now we had fruitful discussions. Through our discussions and sharing, we think that although we have shared many useful ways to reduce the impact of pollution, but we still need cooperations between you, me, and all of the others to reduce the great impact of this global crisis.
Everyone, I am Talia. Now I want to talk about our objective is to address the challenge people face to reduce and prevent pollution.
Hi everyone, I'm PCU. Thank you for the young sharing just now. Now I will continue with my own point. So when we think about the reducing pollution, there are a few challenges we need to face. First and foremost, I think the biggest problem we need to face is same with Liam is cost. For instance, the cleaner machine, better filter, or proper waste treatment system are not cheap and not convenient. So some of the companies, household, or even the local government will not spend more extra money for it.
The second challenge is high cost of treatment. Building a wastewater treatment station is a big problem. This is because our government now need money to build it. Government prefer use money to build new hospital or school. So our water is very dirty. People face many problems when they want to use water.
Moreover, people awareness is also one of the problems that many people know the pollution is harmful, but they still ignore the rule. Things like burning rubbish, littering, or use their own transport even for the very short distance. So they know all of that is wrong and harmful, but didn't have anyone stop their action. This is the problem of that.
The challenge we face is in Malaysia we have construction never stop because Malaysia is always growing. So if government ban the construction, we need to stop our building home and more road. This is impossible because we need more building and better road. So people will face many problems like construction noise in their house.
In addition, there are also some special challenges in Malaysia is our public transport system. We need to know our public transport systems are not strongly enough. This means like some of the bus or trains didn't have come in the true time. For some areas, even didn't have good access. This means like some of the people just can only rely with their own transport. So this means more transport, more pollution.
In addition, in Malaysia we have honking culture. This means the driver will horn every time. The driver use their horn to horn another, not just use for pleasure. They will use to say hello to another people. So we cannot use law and technology to rob and ban them. This is because this is very hard. So we need to change their behavior for millions for driver. This is very hard and need a lot of time.
So overall, it's not people don't care about pollution. It's something like habit, cost and the weak infrastructure make us difficult and hard to solve the problem concretely. So in my own opinion, I think government should put more effort for that to solve the problem, and also we need to try our best to cooperate with the government. That's all for me. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, pollution is a global challenge, but it's not impossible to solve. With awareness, responsibility, and cooperation, we can save our planet and create the healthier environment for the future generation.